Hello everyone, Richard here, another video blog for life and gaming. I'll start off with morning with my hand. It's not that painful today, still very difficult in certain times. There are times throughout yesterday that I felt like my little finger was being forced through my ring finger and my wrist was twisting again. Sometimes I can't get it exactly right to keep it comfortable. I never took any painkillers yesterday, I just dealt with the pain. Maybe I should have taken the painkillers, but I'm trying not to rely on them too much because I don't want to become reliant on them, because any kind of medication you tend to physically and sometimes emotionally rely on to actually get through the day. That leads on to my next bit, where, as you can see on my desktop, there's a rainy picture of a puddle. It's throwing it down today, which means I can't go out for my 4-mile walk, which upsets me greatly because I do like to think and pray and get things sorted out for the day. It does help. I am going to end up using the exercise bike instead. Watching a Star Trek Voyager at the same time, so that's probably put a lot of people off. So I'm going to do that and do some bodyweight exercises. I've got my exercise bands, which I hang from my pull-up bar, slide underneath my arms so it's not touching that at all, and do some squats. That does help an awful lot, and it's really hard. It really is hard. You get 2 bands, tie them together and then slip your arms through and then try and get down. It really does pull on the top of your thighs, which is absolutely fantastic, and it's good for your metabolism. I am feeling very hungry. I woke up this morning and I was so hungry, so I've just been gobbling up everything. Later on I plan to try and do another painting. I never got one done the other day due to pain, and yesterday I just wanted to rest. I just couldn't really, I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to, but I didn't want to, if you get my drift. I'm feeling upset at the moment with not being able to do what I want around the house, looking around, seeing it messy, not being able to do the washing up as successfully as I liked, almost smashing plates and things like that the other day. Not being able to cook is a really big thing. I do enjoy cooking tea, and that's hit me. Trying to remember to get the girls to do things for me as well is difficult. And walking to nursery today was terrible because Eleanor, she either had umbrella above her head and her feet weren't moving, or her feet were moving and the umbrella was swinging around getting her wet. So I got a little bit angry at that. I need to start calming down because the frustration's coming through. Though Vic says I'm just exactly the same. I don't feel it inside. I feel a lot calmer at times, but when I do get angry it's coming out faster. So that's not good. So yeah, I'm going to try and do a painting today. I'll see what happens there. Well, Elizabeth's got a optician's appointment tonight, so that means we're walking out in the rain again. Right, next picture. Right, one thing which has hit the news recently, because it's October 1st yesterday, was the US economy government shutdown. I only really looked into this morning and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I think a lot of people should pray for it, get your thoughts on them, try and help them in any way you can. I don't know how that could be done, but up to 800,000 people, their lives are going to be in turmoil until the next time they sit, which is about a week's time I think, unless they do some emergency sessions to try and get the budget sorted out in America. It's childish. They're trying to measure the manhoods, and I think it's political posturing to try and get Obama out, or at least get him to lose the next election. I personally think that's the only way. That's the only reason why they're doing it. Two other houses, sorry, not parties, just not going for it, and Obama won't back down, which is good in one way and bad in another because it's affecting too many people's lives. I don't want to dwell on it that much because I know there's a lot of people out there which it will affect, and it will affect the the people who rely on it more than anything else. I foresaw this coming years ago, some kind of problem with the American economy. And the last time this happened, 17 years ago, they lost billions. That's 17 years ago, where in Britain you could buy a house for £15,000. That was an expensive house. Now, double it and add a zero. So the budget, the money they'll lose is double it and add a zero. So it'll be more like a couple of trillion. I don't even want to estimate that. That will kick their economy into shutdown. It really will. And they will probably have to default on some of the loans, which they'll end up like Greece and Portugal, and it'll almost certainly, it won't destroy, but it'll really harm the world economy. Anyway, let's continue on. Something else I saw last night on Channel 5, I think everyone should watch this. Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead. It's a documentary programme. You can buy it on DVD, or you can watch it with Spanish subtitles on YouTube. There, I will put a link in the description in case you want to. It's about a man who was 100 pounds overweight, got a disease, quite a bad disease, and he wanted to do something about it. So he found out this fasting diet, juice fasting diet, where basically you get fruit and vegetables, you blitz them up, and for 60 days you drink nothing but that for your food. Throughout his journey, he went through to America. It's an Australian gentleman. He went to America and saw a lot of fat people. Asked them questions, tried to find someone with the same condition as him. Went through all these medical institutions, never found one person until he stopped at a truck stop for some reason, and then he found a person who was almost the exact same age, with the exact same problem as him, and he was 420 pounds overweight. This guy called Phil, and he said, "Well, look, if you need my help, give me a call." Badass Australian accent, I know, but I'm just trying to differentiate between the two. So, as the documentary went on, it could have stopped at half an hour, but it didn't. It actually started on with Phil's travel through this procedure, and because he phoned up the main guy, can't remember his name, to ask for help, and he did help. And in 10 days, Phil lost 32 pounds. That's a balling weight. And he started opening up in a local cafe health things about trying to lose weight and get better. And at that point it was 2 months in, and he'd lost 6 balling balls in weight, and he had them on the counter, and you just looked at him and he's like, my goodness, yes. And most people who do this diet actually don't end up gaining the weight back on, because it is fast, but it's also gradual, if you get my idea. It's not too fast, and it fills you up, because vegetables do fill you up more than anything else, even if it's blitzed still down. It's the macronutrients, in the fruit and veg which help lose the weight and also defeat disease, because that's what happened to both of them. Both of them are completely off their medication and disease free, and apparently it was incurable. Go figure. So that was that. I encourage you to watch it, and if you do want to lose weight, look into it more. There are strategies how to do it, and there are strategies how to come off it, but not very many which actually tell you what to eat afterwards. Do you? Because you've got to re-educate yourself after that to what to eat, and that's the whole thing. You've got to re-educate yourself. That's what healthy eating is: complete re-education and social change. Right, next. I've been playing Shadowrun again. Superb game. The storyline is absolutely fantastic. There's some problems with it, and the main one is no manual, unless you download something which was originally designed as a world primer, which is good. So I encourage you to look into the game and have fun, because it is actually it's an interactive book experience. It's not an open world, but the game is superb. Got me hooked, and I'm really enjoying it. So please look it out. Shadowrun returns. Alright, I've been watching Northernlion. He's been doing a lot of Hearthstone, which is the trading game. Been enjoying that. Actually been going off it slightly now, because YouTube's been a bit saturated with it. I just want to see where Hearthstone's going after the beta wipe. Sorry, I was Americanised then. So I want to see about that. The next person I've been watching as well on Hearthstone and a lot of his stuff is Cynical Brit. His language is a little bit coarse. He can be very pedantic, but he's very astute with his observations. So I encourage you to watch him and his channel, Cynical Brit. Just do a search on YouTube. And C for Cat. Interesting choice. New Zealand lad. Very off the wall. Reminds me of one of my friends from school. A lot, actually, with the way he talks and the way he sounds as well. He's been playing something called AI Wars, which once my arms fully heal, I would like to get into, because it's a two-armed game. Looks very interesting, but I do like him. There's another one I'm to actually put up on there. It's called Italics. He has very good observations as well about games on YouTube. And I'm following these people, so I just thought I'd show you those. I think, is there something else? No, there's nothing else. So that's really about it. I've gone through everything, and hopefully I won't have forgotten anything. But I will see you again later on, hopefully. Hopefully with a better outcome. It might be at weekend, after I've seen the doctor about the cast, and I might have either a new cast on, same cast, or possibly a removable cast, which means I might be able to have a bath, because at the moment my hand is starting to smell because I can't get in there, and it's starting to have that horrible smell which everyone has in casts, and my hands are drying out, so it's not fun. Got greasy hair, really unhappy about not being able to be as hygienic as I used to be, and it's annoying me. So yeah, I'll leave you on that lovely note. Thank you very much. This is Richard Holtham, and I'll see you later. Be well all. Bye.